Frankenstein, chapters 17, 18, and 19. So in the last chapter, the monster gave Victor Frankenstein this ultimatum of, hey, I want you to recreate this female. In chapter 17, the monster talks to Frankenstein again. He's like, hey, I want this female monster companion. If you're good to me and help me out, I'll be good. I will be good. I will stay away from humanity. I won't cause trouble. But if you don't help me, I'm going to torment you, and I will slowly make your life really suck and kill people around you and make people think it was you. So basically, he gives us this ultimatum of, if you don't help me, I'll ruin your life. But if you do help me, I'll be good. And so because Victor, he's like, okay, it seems pretty reasonable. The monster feels bad and is doing bad things because he doesn't feel good. And the reason he doesn't feel good is because people aren't treating him well. So if I build someone to treat him well, then he might be nice. So Victor decides to carry out this plan. Even though he doesn't want to, he's like, okay, it's like I wrote here in the notes, reasonable. What the monster's asking is not crazy. So in chapter 18, it opens with his dad talking to him. Victor's kind of shaken when he comes back to the home, and his dad says, hey, the plan has always been for you to marry Elizabeth. Do you think it might be time to do that now? And he's like, yeah, I think we should probably carry that on, but first I think I should go to England. And the reason he wants to go to England is so that way he can build his monster kind of away from his family. He needs a trip. So from what I read and what I believe, and this may not be true to the book, but from what I know, he plans to go to England, and then when he comes back to England, he will marry Elizabeth. So in chapter 18, Victor heads out to England with Clerval. So in chapter 19, we start to see Victor, he becomes secluded as he starts to build this second monster that he's planning to give to his first monster. And while him and Clerval are up in England working on and he's working on this monster all secretively, they get an invitation to Scotland. So Clerval's like, hey, I think we should do this. It sounds really nice. A bunch of scientific minds up there. Let's go do that. They're like, okay, we can do that. Victor's like, okay, I can pack up all my instruments, and then on our way to Scotland, I'll keep working on it, and then once I get to the top of Scotland, then I'll have my monster finish. And on their travel to Scotland, they visit like towns like Oxford, and Victor gives his thoughts on the city, and he really doesn't he starts to be in a bad mood. His psyche just doesn't feel right building this thing. And eventually, once they get to Scotland, he says, Clerval, hey, I think I need some time alone. I just haven't been feeling it recently. I think we should split ways as you travel and I travel, so that way we can cover more of Scotland together, and then we can tell stories when we reconvene. And so the reason that Victor wants to do this is so once again he can become secluded and stay away from Clerval while he finishes his monster's companion. And so that's what kind of happens in chapters 17, 18, and 19. We finish the section with Frankenstein getting ready to finish this second monster for his monster, basically. So that's chapters 17, 18, and 19.